Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Natalie and my little assistant there, Bebe. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you on how beautiful Selena Gomez has really impacted the way that I see things in business and in life, and how to be able to also just achieve all your dreams and goals. I think she's a huge, beautiful advocate when it comes to how to be able to do that. And what you're going to be gaining out of the video by the end of this video, you're also going to have a clear picture on how to be able to also, put yourself out there, being able to achieve all your dreams and goals in a way that Selena Gomez does. At least I won't be hitting all what she does, but I have a clear picture on how she was able to also become one of the top influencers of all time. I hope you find this helpful. If you don't mind to help me and support me for the YouTube algorithm, please hit that like button and also subscribe for you to be able to watch more videos like these. And remember to hit that notification bell to also be notified when I upload the next video. As I was watching this video on Selena Gomez Breaks Down 15 looks from 2007 to now, I got inspired and I wanted to make a video out of it, because I don't think we appreciate so much of her transformation, not necessarily at the outer looks, but inside, her transformation inside. And this woman is courageous. This woman is so strong. I know she's been through a lot, and it's just inspiring to see her transformation, how, big she has gotten over the years because she was able to just put her fans first. I just think it's so inspiring, and I get chills just thinking about it, because someone to be in her position is not easy. It's not easy. It may look so easy, but it's really not. We never know what any of our top influencers that we look up to today are battling with or are going through, because at the end of the day, they're just human like you and me. And I just believe that she's a great example of helping people to achieve, their goals, their dreams, and just reminding you that life is not easy, but it's so worth it when you're just able to relate with people, be humble, and work hard, and many other things that I will be speaking about in this video. First of all, let me just say, and that we all agree on this, she is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. I do believe that Selena Gomez she's just so beautiful. And Selena, if you're watching this, I truly do mean that from the bottom of my heart, and I know you hear it all day, every day. But truly, Selena Gomez is absolutely stunning, but that's not why she became who she is today, because of she's beautiful. There's so many beautiful people out there that also still have that same chance to be able to achieve what it is that they want to achieve in their lives. But I just wanted to throw that out there. Selena Gomez, you are absolutely gorgeous, as you already know. I watched her for a decade. I think it's great, the work that she does. I remember watching her at Wizards of Waverly Place, if I can say that correctly. I can't even spell Wizards. Till this day, I still can't pronounce that correctly. And it was just fascinating on how, talented she was, how gorgeous she was. And also watching her on Hannah Montana, how she was just anti-Hannah Montana. And I was like, hey, I like this girl. She's different. And she's just such a go-getter. Can we all agree that she's just this go-getter and doesn't have any hidden agendas? She comes from the heart, so genuine. And that's actually one of the things too, what has helped her to be able to relate with millions and millions today, is through her just humility, her presence, her voice, everything about her. She is able to relate with millions and millions of people. And so I find her very fascinating, only because she just became number one of the whole entire world. And it's like, wow, how do you take an ordinary girl to become this big, huge, massive influencer that we know today? I don't know, she's a great person to look up to and really learn from in those cases. So I'm fascinated how she was able to grow so fast. And I will cover a few things on how I believe she was able to get there. And Selena, if I'm all wrong, please comment and let me know that I'm so wrong with this whole entire video. But if I had to take a guess, that's all I am here for, is just to give you my input. One of the things that she does differently which is one of the key factors of why she is big today as well, is because she does things differently than anybody else, I do believe. And she also puts her fans first. Now, whatever it is industry that you're in, you probably don't call them fans, you probably just call them clients or whatever it is that you want to call them, or just people or friends. She puts people first, and she really does give people what they want. Whenever you give people what they want, you will always get what you want. But she doesn't do it in a manipulative way. Like, she really does do it from a very genuine, gracious, merciful heart, which we can all relate with that. We can all see through her that she's genuine, rare, you know, and she tells people that every single person is rare, and I do believe that as well. You're very rare. I love her marketing. I love her branding. She stands out. You can tell through her eyes, through her voice, through her heart, that she's just not really there for anything else but to really make an impact in the world. And that's huge. I mean, that's massive. If you don't focus so much on the money or your name or where you're going, and you're just really focusing on making an impact and helping people, you're gonna get further in life than if it's always just about, you know, you. And yes, it's important to also put you as a priority, absolutely, because if you don't, you're gonna end up losing yourself. But she also does focuses on giving people what they want. She's also a great example of talent, but not just talent, her ability to work hard. Like, Selena Gomez has worked her off big time. Talent can only take you so far. You know, you have this talent, right? You believe you're a great singer, you believe you're a great artist, you believe you're all these great things, but if no one actually knows you, how are you going to grow? What is there? What else is there? I do believe everyone has a gift, a talent, but how she was able to brand herself was just, and how she is continuously doing that, going to work, it's unbelievable what she does. Clearly she has a name for herself today, but just in the beginning times, she worked her butt off, and it's just very inspiring because now people know her all over the world. They know her talent, and that's why she is where she is today. She also collaborated with other top influencers in her industry. It's not so much of what you know, it's so much of who you know. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Selena Gomez is talented, she knows that, she is that, but she also knew other people, and that has helped her to also be elevated and move up, and people getting to know her because she started to just start being friends with other top influencers, just engaging conversations with them. It's all about relationships. And when someone likes you, they want to be your friend, they are so compelled to support you. They're so compelled to help you. They become advocates in your life. And if you have an advocate in your life that is willing to do anything for you at all, comment down below and let me know who that person is. She's being herself, which is another huge one as well. She does not try to be anybody else but herself. And herself is, hey, this is me, this is my package, you know, this is who I am. I'm just as broken as you are, but I'm here for you and I understand where you're coming from. She's a human being, just like you and me. And there was one of the other things too that I mentioned throughout this video too, is that she's different. If you look at any like successful person out there, top influencers, you name it, you can tell that each person is different. Every top influencer that we know today, those big names, they all are different. They all have this, you know, uniqueness of them. And Selena is that. She's unique and she accepts that, and she's different. And I believe what makes her different is that her willingness, her ability to be able to relate with people, and also how vulnerable she is. I love the fact that she's vulnerable and she's like, hey, you know, I'm screwed up, this is what's going on. Only human beings do that, and everyone's a human being, but the moment you try to be, you know, someone else, then it's like awkward. You're not really standing out from the crowd. No one can really relate with you. So when you're just you have everything there is to succeed because you're different. So if you go into an industry or you go into something that you think it's so saturated, it's so competitive, it's really not, because there's only one of you. Selena's a phenomenal person to look up to when it comes to being different. How she is different as well from any other top influencers, I believe, is how humble she is. You know, she's not flashy. She really shows a lot of humility. And I mean, that's very attractive if you ask me. I mean, I don't know what you find attractive in people, but humility, that is sometimes a skill to develop. It's more of a heart factor as well, but humility. You know, she just doesn't care what other people have to think. Not that she doesn't care about other people. She cares about them very deeply, but she doesn't allow what people have to say to her to define her. She's very humble, and she'll tell you, hey, I'm broken. Hey, I went through this. Obviously, if you know this, you go on the internet, there's so many different interviews about her, how she just lays it all out. Just putting herself out there is freaking her. It's so courageous and so bold. And that's one of the things that for you to make it in life is you got to be courageous. You got to be bold. You got to do things that scare you. I really like her demeanor. I really love how she carries herself, and she's different. It's not so much of what you know, it's who you know, and I say that from a very loving place. So you have a talent. You have a gift. When was the last time that you showed that to somebody? Or when was the last time you personally reached out to a mentor or a top influencer that you really admire and has helped you through life? Just by simple writing a thank you letter or figuring out a way and looking stupid and just doing that. Sometimes when we have this idea, you know, ideas are very vulnerable in the beginning and we want to be somewhere, we have this vision, it's going to require to looking stupid sometimes. It's going to require self-doubt, all those things. But Selena Gomez, I got to tell you, you have a huge heart, first of all, and your endurance is out of this world. I know Selena Gomez has been through so much. I mean, everyone has. Everyone has a story. And at the end of the day, she's doing it to free herself, relate with her fans, and that's it. And do more of that. And she's never about the money or the fame and things like that. And you can definitely see through her. You can definitely see right through her. And you can definitely see right through people what their intentions are. And you can tell Selena Gomez's intentions. Selena Gomez, you are so amazing. You're very humble. I love the way that you carry yourself. I love the fact that you're working on your heart and you're freeing yourself and being able to relate with people. I know being in your position is not easy. I love the fact that you can carry it very gracefully, and we're all cheering for you. If you want to see more videos like this as far as how to be able to achieve every single goal and dream of yours, continue to watch the rest of my channel. I provided a special playlist link down in the description. And if you are feeling stuck on anything in life, if you're battling with something and you have a challenge on something and you don't necessarily know how to overcome it or just deal with it, email me at natalie.lazo@gmail.com and feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help. Thank you again for watching this whole entire video. If it helped you so much, please like the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps me, supports me. I love you. Thank you for that in advance. And also remember to just comment anything in the video below. What were your takeaways? You know, who is your big top influencer that you look up to? Anything at all, please comment down in the video also, because it does help with the YouTube algorithm. And remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you will be the first to know when I upload my next video. Thank you so much for having this coffee date here with me. I believe in you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye. Mwah.